Uma plástica. Nascer de novo?
Só uma plástica.
Da luz.
So, what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vinsimer out of her lair. I set bait. She comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vinsima.
Yeah. Blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Would you look at
Tem gente que fica vendo tiro, fogo.
Not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair. On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard. Watch yourself. They have Gatlock cannons. Shit. This is not your land.
We need to close in. Stay in cover. Snipers.
So, you've got no problem fighting other Canary?
I'm from Mervain. Not like I follow the Cune.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Anton don't follow the Cune either. Not anymore.
Why is a dragon hunter interested in our job?
I'm not.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vinsimers eat big game. Usually sea.
Ah, eu amo a Ember, pra mim é minha favorita. Eu só joguei até pegar a Ember, falei, ah, que menininha legal. Mas aí aquele bicho fica falando no teu ouvido, não gosto dele.
All right, beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
The bait? Look out!
Knew they'd find us.
The creatures are the bait.
Yup.
Nobody feels sorry for anything that has a worm's mouth.
Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
That one is going to be trouble.
That's their pack leader. Take her down.
Understood.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Make our dragon do it. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However, it's happening. The gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them. There you go. A toss curry.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
That was fast. She answers a horn?
This time,
You've done this before.
took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon. Vinsomers are clumsy on land. Better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite. Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Why build all this and leave?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
Ih, uhum.
Depois que saiu aquele jogo, acho que é o maluco. O Planet. Aquele jogo Cozy que eu te mandei, lembra?
Não,
Eu te mandei o jogo Cozy.
mas eu não lembro.
Que é das mesmas criadoras de Genshin, se eu não me engano. Eu botei um último jogo do Genshin e Planet. Entendeu?
Empresa main, será que ela te nota? É meio ruim.
Antam are definitely here.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing. Shit. More on Tom. They're not even supposed to be here.
Watch your back!
They're hitting us from there.
Thanks, Lacanis.
They're at range. Dust people? I'll show you weak dust people!
Now!
Come on, let's keep looking.
So the Antam took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it.
Yeah. Ravane and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antam broke away from the Qun and invaded. But Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antam take over old forts like this instead of building their own. Grapples, nets. The Antam are going after the Vinsimer.
She's more than a match for the Antam.
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benarie Bala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kyuto!
Yunasi Bishidam.
Tarala!
Come on!
Get ready.
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah?
Interesting trick. Alchemy? Magic?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Dragons are supposed to be smart. Is she going to know we helped her?
No, she's gonna be pissed. Might just fly off, or we might have to run.
Fortunately, as a crow, I am accustomed to people being unhappy after I pay them a visit.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Isso é novo, não é?
Não, já tinha quando eu
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
It almost looks like a rune. Does it do anything?
Shit, I hope not.
It conveys knowledge. While not as impressive as a magical explosion, it can still change the world.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
We're looking for a good dragon hunter. That would be you.
Yeah?
Our contact here said you'd agree to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tash. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Well, it must be nice to have your mother so involved in your life. Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Meu Deus, tem um negócio dentro da caixinha.
Como assim?
Não sei, eu fui um negócio aqui, depois de comprar um negócio.
Eu já volto. Botou tudo normal? Tudo normal.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal. Yep, for gold and glory. The Lord...
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you though?
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
E aí eu tenho o pessoal que
We should do this again.
da-
Grab a drink. Share our tallest tales.
Nossa, um monte de coisa maluca.
For my mother. You can come along if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright. Just let me know when.
Um colega do trabalho que adorava Genshin. Acho que ele fez isso, a gente nem se conhecia. Acho que eu tava no Rio. Ele criou um mapa, um Google Maps do Genshin. Ele criou um Google Maps do Genshin. Então, era um aplicativo de tableta, eu vi o mapa do Genshin. Só que além disso, ele criou um jogo, aquele jogo de GeoGuessr, de tu adivinhar a localização, sabe? Era o jogo de adivinhar a localização com o Genshin.
Mas mapa tu vai ter os sites aqueles que botam os mapas.
Não viu o que eu falei? Ele criou um jogo de GeoGuessr com o mapa que ele criou.
And knowledge.
Então ele te dava uma imagem, abria o mapa e você tinha que clicar no lugar.
Ah, se fosse lugares do Genshin.
Uhum. Para de cutucar, para. Ah, então inflama.
An underwater prison? That's still pretty amazing.
Amazing. I suppose it is. Do you think the elves made it? It didn't seem winter.
I think so. I wonder what it was built for. Originally, I mean.
Whatever it was meant for, it's a bit of misery now.
Right.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
Pois é.
Nossa, aí tem um passe dentro desse negócio. Vou vender roupinha.
what happened at the Metis Crossing spread.
When did the troubles begin?
You could do better than that, Lucanus.
Stay not half bad.
Oh, hey, Rook.
Cause I was the fool for believing.
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the Griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right. The... what did you call it? Tullum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the Griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. We're going to teach Hassan how to find some.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure?
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan a failure. Doubt they'd take me back. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting. truffle? That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
Truth is, he purrs when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
Ow, that was a thorn.
Keep looking.
Nug droppings. Yuck.
The nugs pretty much own Orlithan Forest.
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the nugs like truffles. Could Hassan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember? Tolam? Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if we can find any more of these.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens. So, how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, the way of the bow, the way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own?
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn in your life.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat?
Haven't yet.
Well, bisco. É, Conrado. A mulher disse que a menina não podia cuspir fogo. Ela deixou o povo ver que ela cuspiu fogo. Não entendi por quê. A menina Conara cuspiu fogo, aí a mãe dela falou, você deixou o Zantan ver que você cuspiu fogo, não deixou? Aí ela falou, claro que não, mãe, mas ela mentiu. Ela deixou assim. Mas a mãe dela percebeu que ela mentiu. E aí... E aí... Teve uma cutscene também do cara... Um rei dragão, que não é um dragão, é só um cara. Descobrindo que tem ela, que ela cospe fogo. E agora eles estão me caçando também. Eu não entendi muito bem porque ela tá se escondendo que ela cospe fogo. Não deixou claro não.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince. See?
He'll be fine. He just has a strong spirit. Let him grow into it.
Might not have time for that. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So don't let anything happen to you.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
É isso aqui que eu falei que eu não gosto. Consegue ver? Tipo, ó. Isso aqui é o joinha, mensagem ok. Isso aqui é, ai, mensagem engraçada. Isso aqui é uma mensagem mais durona, mas não é ruim, só durona. É, mas eu preferia que eu lesse o texto e interpretasse se é legal, se não é falar isso.
Acho que justamente pra não causar mais interpretação, né? Saber que naquela opção tá sendo legal, tá sendo comediante,
E tem também.
I like
É
that
o...
confidence.
Qual é o nome dele?
That's how you win.
Da
It's not
Brin.
all about winning. Sometimes I enjoy the pursuit too.
Ah, the thrill of the chase. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
But he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffin puke is.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
Eu vou encontrar. Tô indo pra missão de recrutar o último personagem. E é alguém do meu grupo, da Vigília Fúnebre. É um necromante. Eu quero ele no meu grupo. Eu só vi a silhueta, parece um cara magricelo alto com um cajado de caveira. Vou encontrar ele agora.
This is it. No sign of the professor.
É legal que aí a história me trouxe pra cá agora e tem meus diálogos por eu ser um vigilante.
He is a senior necromancer. I don't. Oh.
Eu também queria invocar esqueletos. Não que eu vi. Invocação são uns... gosto. Eu gosto do gráfico do jogo.
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh.
Ai, o
Professor
senhor.
Henrik Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met. Well, in person, but
Eu
I've
tô.
been writing to you.
Belara, my
Daddy.
dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
Rook, fellow Morn Watcher.
Rook! Manners mentioned you.
Impressive flock of undead.
Oh, merely the gifts of experience.
The more the merrier.
I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Never thought I'd actually see this place for myself.
Things have changed since you left the Order, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Movement up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
The necropolis always surprises.
Careful, Rook. It singled you out.
Okay, despair separated us. Don't panic. That's what this spirit wants.
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
I feel it. What a waste.
Aren't you a necromancer?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things. I must free that bell.
If you need another watcher, I can help.
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Rajado de dano necrótico. Era tudo que eu queria. Pra eu virar necrótico também.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Do you think they still remember me?
Rook, you know a wisp will follow a watcher when called.
Hail the eyes of the dead.
Why just the eyes? That makes no sense.
It's Watcher tradition.
Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
So, Professor,
Just Emily, please.
you weren't that surprised we need a Fade expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult wasn't an if so much as a
Snipers! Stay in cover.
Excellent. All safe? A fine hit, Rook.
All that ice. More magic?
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Ah, cheio de coisa necrótica aqui. Como assim?
This is locked too. I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid.
Acho que faz. Só que pelo menos é por questão de não sei as outras classes, mas o mago
They've answered.
demora pra
We'll
usar
need to
todas as
guide the
skills.
wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Tem. Mas a maior parte do tempo tu tá só usando ataque básico mesmo.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever loyal friends amongst the dead.
Eu vou terminar essa missão aqui, depois eu vou ver. Vou ver ao vivo. Vamos ficar incompleto.
Calmest spirit I've ever seen.
The peace of the necropolis is a balm to many of its inhabitants.
Must be nice.
Ah, yes. I've noticed you've company. Ah, we've done it.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door.
They're close.
Enough! Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here.
Who'd be dumb enough to trespass in our necropolis?
The mind reels. An attack from afar!
So, we use mass disruption to get rid of all these despair spirits at once.
Precisely. I sense their source near the bell. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Clear.
Tell me, Rook, what work took you so far away from the necropolis?
You remember that uprising of undead nobility a while ago?
The War of the Banners? I was up in the city when that broke out. I heard a young watcher, Ingolvar, put a stop to it through unorthodox measures.
And got into trouble. It was decided it might be best for that young watcher to see the world.
Ah, say no more.
Como é que não pula, cara? Ele simplesmente anda na pontezinha e não pula. Não sei, tinha um espaço ali.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
It's just corpses. I don't sense spirits nearby.
You're straining. Relax your gaze and sift through the Fade's currents more slowly. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly. Then what? The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Eu gosto muito desse jogo, mano.
Malicious spirit?
Unattached
É?
ones. Your own companion.
Tu parou, eu lembro disso.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair! Who brought it here?
Venatori.
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
The Watchers never taught me that.
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Talking to corpses with magic.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Shh. I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't dawdle!
We found those Venatori.
We have no place in these halls.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
19.
Bem, mais 19, você avançou rápido ainda.
Eu ocupando rápido, fazendo as missões.
That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. This looks interesting.
Spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones into Winter.
Hello. Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work. The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right. There's one chain.
Excellent.
Yes! Kill them all with the six.
Got it.
Oi? Ah, desculpa.
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
There's the Venatori.
They weaken.
We are fate!
How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly wakening, but we must fight a little longer. The spirits.
We'll stop them. Watcher's duty.
Now what? Now, the grand necropolis shows itself!
It worked. Pretty impressive.
Thank you. But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least, the implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Adorable. Is your assistant wearing the old Watcher livery?
Manfred sewed it himself. Eventually.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the Blight. I don't have to tell you the consequences. We need another necromancer. A Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
It'll be good to have another necromancer along.
My knowledge is at your disposal, and I could catch you up on events at the necropolis.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
They want a war? We'll damn well give them one.
You need an army to fight a war, though. They've got two. The Venatori and Antam wasted no time allying themselves with the gods. Power at any cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Crows, particularly after we help save their city.
Dea and Viago know what is owed. They will make good on that debt.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
The first warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. Or the closest damn thing to them.
Nev, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Tash, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Minrathous could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time to shake off.
You are back though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
Lá no início tu escolhe, você quer fazer a missão com a Neve ou com a Anã. E aí eu sempre escolhi a neve. E ela sempre fica acabada. A Anã também de vez em quando fica acabada. Acho que depende da que tu escolher, ela vai se foder, vai ficar com a cara toda roxa. Ela já se tratou do rosto, mas ela tá com cicatriz. Ela ganhou uma cicatriz por ter me ajudado. Por ela ter me ajudado. Hã? É que eu escolhi fazer a missão comigo, se feriu e ficou com cicatriz. Se eu escolhesse a Anã, ela teria ficado com cicatriz. É. É, mas são duas mulheres, os homens são bem mais interessantes.
Good to have
Aqui
you
eu
back.
acabei, eu acho. Pra
Whatever the
finalizar as historinhas,
circumstances.
tá
Everyone
parado.
needs to be part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what happened to Minrathous, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here. I'm still on the job. Count on it.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendale.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Meus dois crushes. Qual?
Never easy, is it, kid?
É uma mulher.
What do you
É
mean?
uma mulher.
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
If I don't make the tough decisions, no one else will. So I live with the consequences.
And you don't blame anyone else for them. That's why I recruited you. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting has taken it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Uhum. More even.